Showing the arm strength to the left. Finds a man by himself. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Defense, what are you doing? You can't miss that guy. How are you going to leave the big fella wide open? You can't act like you didn't see him line up. You know where he is. You knew coming into the game he's a weapon. That had to be a coverage play.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Well, it's a huge play on the jet sweep, getting that first down. Defensively, I think everybody had their eyes in the backfield. They were not expecting that guy to get the football that quickly and be on the perimeter of the field.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Good job in coverage defending the red zone there, because you're trying to compress these windows and make it tough for the quarterback, and they were able to tip that one up in the air, and obviously it falls incomplete.
He's got 93 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. He'll do it himself. Got the 1st down and more. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
And that's why it's so important offensively to practice these type plays, these RPOs, these zone reads, these option plays, and just rep them over and over and over so the quarterback is making the right decisions intuitively and quickly.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. So after the penalty, a little extra ground to cover on 1st down. Wants to go up top. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. This time he's got it. And they swarm him under.
Don't you just love the big boys? When the big boys up front do their job and create a great pocket, and the quarterback has time now to survey the field and take shots down the field and make huge plays.
Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. And the Yellow Jackets are on the move. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They wrestle him down after he picks up 6 inside the 20 and down at the 18.
He's come off every freaking block I got.
1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it. And he will. Offense getting set for 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Going for it all. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots. You soften up the coverage. You get those safeties playing deep. And that's going to open up your running game later on.
Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the run, fires downfield. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. After the misfire now on second down. Throws toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down.
This QB and his receiver really have found a nice rhythm early in this game. They've already linked up for a couple scores, so no surprise here before the end of the first half. They're looking for more, but give the defense credit when it's due. Nice job forcing an incompletion.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. He's got a first down and maybe a lot more.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go.
Throws toward the end zone. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
They keep attacking through the air. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team takes the field to boot this one away. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level.
And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. There's a timeout call. This offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. On second down, they'll take to the air. Grabbed behind the line, it's Cook. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Decibels rise against the crowd, gets behind this defense on third down. On the ground with the counter. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Yellow Jackets will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. They make the stop, and that is exactly what... Punt cover unit. Inside 30 seconds to play here in the second quarter. They've got it first and 10.
Wow, baby. Wow, Mimi. Hi, Mimi. Are you okay?
With the back. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to
baby.
With a first down.
Are you okay, Mia?
By the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Comes out throwing on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, and this defense had a lot of success. This offense has been doing
and then what happened, Mimi?
Finally getting to the QB. Finally getting
with
some
kitties?
He lost one down the sideline. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down.
Is the kitties, Mia?
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He'll take another shot here. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Ball hasn't hit the ground a lot for this QB. He's already thrown 4 TD passes. He saw a look, wanted to take another shot, and that time they just fall short with the incompletion. But this defense, they have not had the answer with respect to defending the pass in this game.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it. The offense set for a first down play. They'll open this third quarter with a run. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for room. It's Galladay. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
In halftime in this locker room, there's a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead. You know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this set.
He's going for it all. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Auburn! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it in style with a 57-yard toss for 6. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And the defense gets to the quarterback. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Going up top. And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Yellow Jackets line up to punt it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to...
Unloads it downfield. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. He picks up maybe a couple before he stops right at the 30-yard line. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for the big play. Makes the grab down the left side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They go to the ground. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up to the passing game.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They're only 1 for 3 on 4th down attempts, but they'll try it again here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tiger. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. West Virginia dazzled in just about every phase of the game. And for a program that's turned out elite receivers from Tavon Austin to Stedman Bailey, I think we may have just seen the next great one emerge. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Getting some heat. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
What a beautiful day for the defense. A sack for you, a sack for you. Everybody gets a sack. Everything good happening for this defense.
Caught behind the line. It's Coffee. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. They've got the screen set up. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. Looking for a block, it's Harris. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead.
He's going to fire deep. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Got some room to run. He'll finally go out of bounds, but he was showing off all the skills after that interception. On 1st down, here comes this offense. He's going to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Hand off from the shotgun. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down. The Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeps it on the bootleg. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
It's complete on the right side.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side. Watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And I'm kind of surprised by this performance, man. The QB last week, you could tell, dude, he was in rhythm. He was good timing. You could tell the chemistry with receivers were good. And today, everything just looks off. And it looks hard. It looks difficult. They got to find a way to get back in the rhythm they were in last week.
Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete.
Oh, man, the quarterback almost just threw his 2nd interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. He gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked up.
Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Tigers. And the beatdown has ensued.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
Trying to get to him. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there. Still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And the Yellow Jackets will bring the punt team onto the field. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Power football with the run. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
The play action fake. Looking for a huge play. He's got it inside the 25. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2. Auburn lines up quickly. He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. Touchdown, Auburn! And the stomping has commenced. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put 1 more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. The returner will field it and bring it back. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way.
There you go, you whacked it out. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Okay, ladies, there. When you're making the cake, you've got to push it out. Push it in. Yes. And then you've got to roll it. Roll it. Roll it, roll it, roll it. You want to roll it? Well, maybe we haven't folded it yet. So we can put it in the cake. Then you roll it, and then you fold it in. Go round, round. And there you go. You should have
Picks up.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional.
And he intercepts it. Touchdown, Tiger. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. And he tacks on the extra point. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Nice play design on that one. You make it easy for your quarterback, too, because it's easy to see what's happening right in front of you. Over the middle of the field, you can see where defenders are dropping. You can see where the soft spots are in zone coverage. And just a really nice job by the QB locating this guy and making an accurate throw.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. To the ground. He's got it again.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
Quick strike complete. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. After the earlier field goal, they'll try again, this time a 43-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Texas is painting an offensive masterpiece so far. It's been like a Bob Ross masterclass. They're up by 39 over Ball State. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here.
Looking for a deep man. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. 2nd down after that incompletion. Trying play action. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on 1st down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to pass on 2nd down. He slings it deep to the left. Grabs it inside the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. On 2nd down, he'll fire. And the route is on. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. He thought about bringing that out for a half-second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you...
He's off to the races. He's inside the 40. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. This offense always looking for those big explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Coffee.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
On 3rd down, going up top. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play. A 1st down for the offense. Looking for a crease. It's Galladay. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Going to throw it over the top of the deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. And he's lucky to get that one back. This junior quarterback knows better than to try that too often. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Pocket starts to collapse. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
That's an interesting call, going play action on 3rd and long, because the defense is not worried about you handing the football off. That's not freezing anybody, especially these defensive ends. They're going right up the field. You saw that, Tom.
I don't know. I have not seen him back. And that's somewhere in my mind. It's kind of like where he's at. Or back to 1 quarter.
As they were able to get to the quarterback.
The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. They're trying to get to it. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Working the middle. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them. And they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there to compete.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll blow it on the read. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out.
And makes the grab in the end zone.
Ooh. Nice job, Mia.
They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. On target to the left. Oh, look out. Touchdown, Tiger. And the punishment has been extended. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And the extra point was good to finish things off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. He makes the connection. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Nothing but green ahead. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today. Offense set on first down. He wants to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to 5 6, he'll be lucky. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return. The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Complete to the left. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. Now on first down for this offense. He's looking to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Cook. They make the stop. This passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. From the 17-yard line, it's first and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going, and never built the momentum. This is one of those days.
Whoa! Oh my God!
Line gets set, first down.
It's so disgusting.
The give as they work on that clock.
He is going nowhere. Terrible.
Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10.
What is wrong with you?
Play action. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
What is wrong with these dudes?
Here we are late in the game, and this secondary, they are still covered. He forced the QB to hold on to it, and then he bailed out, trying to buy himself more time. And because he couldn't get rid of the football so quickly early, that allowed the pass rush to get to him.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
Offensive coordinators don't really have play sheets for 30-75. Obviously, I'm exaggerating, but when you put yourself in a bad situation, backed up like this, you know, with mistakes and negative plays, not many plays in the playbook.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket. And at that point, he's thrown it and hurt you, or you can take off and run. At that time, able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
He's got it inside the 15. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And with that TD, this team looking to go through, man, just how you want to start a season, man. They've done an unbelievable job answering all the questions, starting off the year just how you want to. Now, keep it going, keep that momentum, don't relax. What a start to the season.
The Rambling Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here. And this one, and the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. He's going to pass on second down. With the catch, it's Cooks. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, and it's picked off for the third time today. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Tigers. How about that D coming up with a play like that? They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Trying to find his man on first down. He'll pull it down and run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping him up and getting to the ground.
And down he goes back at the 3. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. They'll bring him down. The clock is at 0, and that is how this one will wrap up. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Carry you, baby, I carry you. I'm just looking for something for you to watch.
It's so
You know,